Welcome back to the Amazing Them channel. I am Brother T, and we're going to keep going with this Joshua father and son fight. This is part 4. As I said in the other video, part 3 was my favorite. My goodness, Josh and his kid, the things that they do. Let's just jump right into part 4, and I hope it ends with a bang. Thanks again for watching.
So I walk outside. And when I walk outside, guys, I'm pretty happy with myself for a couple of reasons. One, I didn't have to get as violent as my dad did to get him this mad, right? And two, look, whatever you all think about it, nobody in here remembers the stories about when you were a kid, how many times your mom cut the crust off your sandwich. You don't remember the nice stuff. You're like, you remember when fucking Tommy fell off the roof? Do you know what I mean? Those are the stories you tell, and I know this is a story he's gonna tell. This is a memory we're gonna share, and I like that shit. And when he looks back, he's gonna think, man, that was funny as shit, right? And I'm happy. And then he comes busting out of the house. By the way, you wanna know what his fight clothes were? Jean shorts, no shirt, and a bandana. I was like, where are you going, Coachella? Like, what the fuck? And he comes running at me. He throws a punch. I duck it. I throw him over my hip, and bam, he lands on his back. You guys know that noise? With all the air just, and I'm like, oh, I got a couple minutes. The wind has been knocked out of him. And the first time the wind gets knocked out of you, you think you're dying, right? So I'm like, oh, I got at least 15 minutes to fuck with this guy. 15 seconds or so, right? So I'm like, I'm always, guys, I was a huge wrestling fan. Huge Randy the Macho Man Savage fan. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna Randy the Macho Man Savage. So I start to walk around and I'm like, oh yeah, the Macho Man. I'm looking in the window at the camera like, and then I got a couple more seconds. I'm gonna come off the top rope and I'm gonna jump on him, pull his leg up, pin him, end of the wedding video. Perfect, right? So I go, what you gonna do when the Macho Man lands on you? It was a spur of the moment. That's all I had. And I go to push, and when I push, his leg slipped. And when this leg slipped, a disc popped in my back. Boom, and I landed right on him. And I knocked the wind out of him again. And he's like, get off of me, get off of me. And I was like, get out from under me, get out from under me. And we're both laying there like a couple of wet mops in the front yard, right? 30 seconds later, he gets out from under me, walks inside, and I'm laying in the front. And just laying there, probably for like 10 minutes. And then the front door opens, and I see 2 feet walking out to me, and I recognize those feet. Those are my wife's. She walks out, and she leans over me just like this, and she goes, how do you think that went? I said, I think it went pretty well. And she said, did it? I said, I won. She goes, did you? She said, all I know is that he's inside drinking water and you're still laying out here with your face in the dirt. He looks like the winner. I go, yeah, but we're going to cut the video off way before that. Nobody's ever going to see that shit. And I said, babe, and I knew why she came out. She came out to tell me that she was right and I was wrong. And she was. And I told her right off the front. I said, look, I know that you were right and I was wrong, and I'm so sorry. And I am the adult, and he is the child. And I really just need to keep that in mind. Like, this is how you parent. And we parent together, and I'm sorry we didn't do this together, and I should have listened to you. But thank you very much for coming out to help me in. And she said, I didn't come out here to help you in. She said, I came out here to tell you that the camera is still running in the window. And I think I'm going to start a little video of my own. Because the sprinklers are set to come on in 3 minutes. And as she's walking away, I go, babe, I don't think that's a good idea. And she turns to me and she goes, I'll let you know when I have a bad
idea. All 4 parts, it all ties in together great with his father and his father and his brother doing a little fight thing. And then part 2 was like a little in between jokes, you know, setting everything up for 3 and 4. 3 still was my favorite, but part 4 definitely kicked off and sewed the whole routine up together. That's something like a 20-minute, 25-minute joke there or something like that, or maybe even more. I like Josh Wolf. I think he's a funny guy. Still think his son is a little slow, but great comedy, great loving family, and like you say, they joke on each other a lot, and I think that's always fun to do in your family too, where everything don't have to be I'm the disciplinarian and all that other kind of stuff. You can have fun while you're doing like little discipline stuff with your children, or even, you know, wife and husband, and y'all do stuff. Do it with love, do some good jokes on each other. I don't see anything wrong with that. Great comedy. I'm glad y'all sat here and watched it with me. I really enjoyed it. I'll find some more Josh Wolf. I want to thank you for coming out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And come back and see me next time on the Amazing Them channel. Peace.
You were put here to